Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Tacos in Spanish. Today, we're going to teach you a very important grammar topic in Spanish, the past perfect tense. But before we get started, let's review some basic Spanish verb conjugation rules. In Spanish, verbs have different endings depending on the subject of the sentence. For example, the verb to eat is,
Comer.
and if you're talking about bite, you would say.
Yo como.
If you're talking about heats, you would say.
Él come.
Now, let's move on to the past perfect tense. In Spanish, the past perfect tense is used to talk about an action that happened before another action in the past. For example, if you want to say, I had eaten breakfast before I went to work, you would use the past perfect tense. In Spanish, the past perfect tense is formed by using the auxiliary verb
Haber.
in the imperfect tense followed by the past participle of the main verb. So in Spanish, it would be,
Yo había desayunado antes de ir al trabajo.
let's break it down,
Yo
means by
había
is the past participle of,
haber
which means had,
desayunado
means eaten breakfast,
antes de
means before,
ir al trabajo.
means go to work. So altogether, it means I had eaten breakfast before I went to work. Let's review the imperfect tense of
Haber.
for all subjects.
Yo había. Tú habías. Él, ella, usted había. Nosotros habíamos. Vosotros habíais. Ellos, ellas, ustedes habían.
Now let's talk about the rule for forming the past participle of verbs. For regular verbs, you simply take the infinitive form of the verb and add the suffix. To form the past participle of a regular verb, you drop the infinitive ending
Ar, ir,
and add
dado,
or.
ido.
This is equivalent to adding ed to many verbs in English. For example, the past participle of
Comer,
is
comido.
and the past participle of
Vivir,
is.
vivido.
But for regular verbs, the past participle has to be memorized because it doesn't follow a specific pattern. For example, the past participle of
Ir,
is
ido.
and the past participle of
Tener,
is.
tenido.
Here are some examples of irregular verbs in Spanish and their corresponding past participles.
Ser, sido. Ir, ido. Tener, tenido. Hacer, hecho. Decir, dicho. Ver, visto. Abrir, abierto. Escribir, escrito. Volver, vuelto. Poner, puesto.
These are just a few examples, and there are many more irregular verbs in Spanish with unique past participles. Let's do more examples of the past perfect tense. If you want to say, I had studied Spanish before I went to Spain, how would you say it in Spanish using the past perfect tense? In Spanish, it would be,
Yo había estudiado español antes de ir a España. Yo
means by,
había,
is the imperfect tense of,
haber,
which means had,
estudiado.
is the past participle of,
estudiar,
which means to study,
español,
means Spanish,
antes de,
means before,
ir a España,
means go to Spain. Let's do another example. How would you say, she had read the book before she watched the movie, in Spanish using the past perfect tense? In Spanish, it would be,
ella había leído el libro antes de ver la película. Ella,
means she,
había,
is the imperfect tense of,
haber,
which means had,
leído,
is the past participle of,
leer,
which means to read,
el libro,
means the book,
antes de,
means before,
ver la película.
means to watch the movie. Great job, you have come so far. Let's do one more example to make sure you understand how to use the past perfect tense. How about, we had already eaten when you arrived? In Spanish, it would be,
Ya habíamos comido cuando llegaste. Ya,
means already,
habíamos,
is the imperfect tense of,
haber,
which means had,
comido,
is the past participle of,
comer,
which means to eat,
cuando,
means when,
llegaste.
means you arrived. So, to sum it up, the past perfect tense in Spanish is formed by using the imperfect tense of,
Haber,
followed by the past participle of the main verb. The past participle of regular verbs ends in
dado,
or,
ido.
while the past participle of irregular verbs has to be memorized. And that's all for today's lesson on the past perfect tense in Spanish. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Your support means a lot to us and helps our channel grow. We would also love to hear from you, so feel free to leave a comment down below and let us know what you thought of this video. We're always looking for ways to improve and create content that you love, so your feedback is greatly appreciated. Once again, thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next one.
Hasta luego.